Hello, welcome to another video, Winning Wall Street's Money. It's Friday, October 16th, 2:32 p.m. New York time. We're already 16 days into the new month. We're looking here first at the monthly time frame of some future products. First, we're looking at cryptocurrency Bitcoin in the futures market. Symbol is / Bravo Tango Charlie, monthly chart. The month is not over yet, but it's already 16 days in the month. And the current candle trading price level is an inside range. That means we didn't break above or below the prior month. That's a clue. That means neutral, indecision. And it's already past halfway through the month, it hasn't made a decision yet. So be concerned of a breakout if it occurs this month, above or below the prior month for a potential new trend. 30-year bonds. It's in a consolidation. We already broke below the low of last month, which was an inside candle. The bonds have been getting weaker, the 30-year. The bonds are reflecting the interest rates. So yields and interest rates are, right now the interest rates are so low. If the bonds go lower, that may cause the interest rates to rise. The Federal Reserve, U.S. central banks said they are not going to raise interest rates anytime soon. So who's going to support the bonds here? U.S. dollar index, inside candle for the month, indecision. Crude oil, inside candle for the month, indecision. But we have a demand zone here, the low of these two candles. It's building consolidation. Remember, crude oil is weak right now. There's been little demand. Again, some nations might be flooding the market, which would keep the prices low or make them go lower. Metals, gold, inside candle, indecision. Way below the highs of last month. There is a demand zone over here. Buyers have been stepping up. So looking at all these futures, most of them have formed inside candles, indecision, other than the 30-year bond, which broke again below the low of last month. Let's look at the weekly time frame. We are in the last trading day of the week. So 5 p.m. today, these candles will be complete. Looking again at the weekly time frame of cryptocurrency Bitcoin. For the week, it broke above the prior consolidation here, but it's struggling. It's not at its highest, near the bottom. So the market's not closed yet, but it may close red. It can't even get over that 12,000 price level. 30-year bonds. It's green for the week, but near the bottom of its weekly candle and near the bottom of consolidation. Also, prior consolidation, after that broke out to a low, made a new consolidation, staircase pattern lower low. Bonds are coming down to retest this demand zone. A break below that demand zone, break below that swing low should be concerning. Will they raise the interest rates then? US dollar, again, the weekly chart now. Green for the week in a consolidation, and we can't get above that 94. It's really weak down here in the bottom of consolidation. Crude oil, huge consolidation, even tighter one. So this is forming a coil, and for the current week, it's an inside candle, indecision, real tight coil. When that breaks out, that's going to be a huge trend going somewhere. So here you had a consolidation, broke out and did a trend for several weeks. If that occurs after this breakout, either direction, that could be a huge move for a nice gain. Gold in a consolidation, red for the week. There's some demand, buyers stepping in around this 1900 price level. But again, the prior consolidation is here, so it's doing staircase pattern low. So unless we break out this consolidation with strength, it could just be a fake out to just roll over, go lower. Let's look at the currencies. First, we're looking at the monthly time frame. The three largest currencies heavily weighted in the US dollar index is the euro, makes up over 50% of the US dollar index, followed by the Japanese yen and the British pound. So for the month, the euro is also inside candle indecision, trading near the low of this consolidation. Same with the Japanese yen, indecision, inside candle for the month, struggling around that 95. The British pound also inside candle, such tight trading ranges of some of these candles, even though we're halfway past the month. Really haven't gone too far in price ranges with many of those. And look at that, indecision near the low. Canadian dollar, consolidation here, inside candle for the month, but it's hollow, so that means it's the same as the green. This consolidation might be building a calls for breakout to go higher. Had a trend there, sideways, building consolidation, inside candle. Be interesting again when this candle gets done. If it's still inside candle for the month, then if the next one breaks out, might be a good potential new leg, new extension. Swiss franc, bigger picture here. It's in a consolidation, inside candle for the month. And coming back down here, where we were at demand zone before. Aussie dollar, inside candle for the month. In a consolidation, solid body, that means red. Just like similar to the Canadian one. It's a prior trending upside one in consolidation. Let's go to the weekly time frame. Now we're in the weekly. Huge consolidation here of the euro. And it's red for the current week. A lot of reject. This is the supply zone. A lot of rejection up here. And this is a demand zone where prior buyers are stepping in. Japanese yen. The last 3 weeks, smaller, tighter trading ranges. Green for the current week, but struggling. So there must be some sellers up here. This is supply zone. Sellers up here, buyers here, getting real tight coil. British pound, huge consolidation. Same again. Struggling there. Canadian dollar. For the current week, red. Swiss franc in the consolidation. Aussie dollar in a consolidation. Going to the fixed income US Treasuries. This is the 30-year / Zulu Bravo US Treasury bonds on the weekly. It's in a consolidation. We already mentioned that. This is the 10-year for the weekly, indecision in a consolidation. This is the 5-year. Yellow candle, neutral, indecision. Yep, very similar. They're all in huge consolidations and filling at the highs, going test lows. Who's buying bonds up here? Who's buying treasuries up here? They are struggling. They may go lower fast if they break a key support level. Let's look at grain futures on the weekly time frame. This is corn for the weekly, higher high, higher low. Strong trend to the upside in corn. Somebody's buying corn. There's a demand somewhere in the world for corn besides the ethanol use. Soybeans for the current week, inside candle indecision, but near the highs. Big demand still for soy up here. This was consolidation, broke out to the upside, so do another one. And the wheat futures, huge move up for the week. Here was a consolidation, broke out to the upside. Demand for wheat for the week. There we go. They are all trending to the upside. On the grains, commodities, metals, energy, grains, livestock, they all price in the US dollar. Typically, when the US dollar gets weaker, commodities go higher. Let's look at the livestock futures. Live cattle, red for the week, near trading at the low of the week. Back inside the consolidation here. That's a luxury. Cattle is a luxury. It's expensive worldwide. A lot of people eat pork, or pork you say in the chicken, because they're less expensive. Lean hog. This consolidation broke out to the top of the consolidation, back inside of it. Consolidation, trend, consolidation, strong, running to the upside. That's hog. And feeder cattle near the bottom of consolidation. Struggling over here. Small trading range for the week. Let's go to the softs. Lumber. So the current week is red. Lower low, lower high from the prior week. This is a consolidation. We broke below it. Lumber. Huge building material in the United States. Huge commodity exporter from Canada as well too. Good information you see here. Have to decide what's the next big trade idea.